Mm.
You can't get too close to Michael, it's a foul. Hey.
You knew I was crazy. Why would you do stuff to make me act crazy, then complain about me being crazy when you knew I was crazy?
Greetings. This is Big Pontiac, and welcome to the Chocolate Mountain Show. I am the holder of the infinite sacred ball game that was created by the Hero Twins. And I am that one and only Galactic Daddy-O, welcoming each and every one of you to my galactic patio that reaches from Minnesota to the universe. Well, what's happening? I forgot my glasses. Damn. I guess I could read if I ever get any. But sorry I didn't come on last night. This is just a to go over my picks for the week. You know, it's gonna be short. Sorry I didn't come on last night, but you know, I'm an old man. I get sleepy at night. So, but I'm gonna get right into my picks. There's only one pick I really question, but I got the Packers at home. I got the Cowboys winning. I got the Steelers winning. I got the Rams winning. I got the Bills. I got the Pats. I got the Bengals winning. I got the 49ers. I got the Ravens. I got the Lions. I got the Colts. I got the Cards. Now, this one's a toss-up, and I'll say kind of going with what, listening to Lobo a little bit, he kind of influenced my pick. I first put the Chiefs, but I'm going to go with my Eagles. You know I'm going to go with my Eagles. So I got the Eagles winning. I got the Vikings, Bucks, and I think the Monday night game will be the Chargers. I think the Chargers will win. Now, I'm coming off a 13-3, not to say every week's going to be like that. I got to find my picks from last year because I did like 70%. What's happening, PJ Allen?
You can't get too close to Michael.
Thank you for joining me, bro. So, that's my picks for the week. I think the Packers are going to keep rolling. I think the Chiefs. Now, remember, even though what did how many Super Bowls did Tom Brady win? Remember, he didn't win every year. He played 20 some years, and I think he was in what 10 Super Bowls, but he only won what 7, 8. So keep that in mind when you think of breakdown Mahomes. It's gonna be some years where Mahomes ain't there. Oh, you having to be on break? Yeah, I was thinking you was at work, so you having to be on break. Well, I'm glad you got to catch this little bit. The Colts, them horses about to stomp them out. Yeah, I think the Colts. I really question why the Vikings didn't keep Daniel Jones. I wondered that. I wondered why the Vikings didn't keep him because I thought. I mean, look at who the Vikings have for a backup. They got Wirtz for a backup. Why would you want Wirtz as a backup? I mean, Wirtz. Now again, you know that first season, when when the Eagles won their first Super Bowl, Wirtz really was on his way to have an MVP season. He shouldn't have tried to run the ball. He should have, he got hit running a touchdown, and that's how he got hurt. If he really did get hurt, how they do. But he was never after that. He was never after that initial first year. Wirtz was never a good quarterback. Now, still experience. You want some experience back there, but he never showed those flashes before he got hurt. He was never the same guy after he got hurt. So to me, I would rather have, and again, I think Jones was a free agent to move around. I think Jones was a free agent to move around. So that's my pick. We got I think the Packers play tonight, I believe. Let me pull up the schedule. Yeah, it's the Packers and Commanders tonight. And I think the Packers are going to win on the road. Not to say I'm not impressed with the Commanders, but I still think the Packers defense is a lot better. And I have no knock on the Redskins quarterback, but he because he goes through all his progressions, he's fast, but I just think overall team wise, I think the Packers have a better team, but it should be a pretty good game. Was it Jaden Daniels? So I think he's going to have a pretty good game. For the Cowboys, as I said, Lamb is going to have a breakout season. Lamb was shamed by, the gloves not being activated and could be dropping on purpose too. Let's never forget that they can drop it on purpose too. But the gloves are not wasn't activated, but he's going to have a great, look for the Lamb to have a great season, but he's going to have a great game coming up, no doubt. Because when they do the shaming, it always comes back with great performance. So don't be too surprised by that. Yeah, and again, Washington, that game, Giants are terrible, and Washington still kind of struggled with them. So I do look for the Packers to win tonight. See, I got to get all close and shit. We begin in the company contract. It's temporary, but I have been on the shift for 2 months until I get the good contract for the job. Till we get a good contract. Up here, the nurses are on strike, and the technical people are on strike for the hospitals up here. And people forget who busted up the unions was Reagan. See, the Fed, remember, if you study the Fed and what the Fed said early, the Fed says one of their jobs is to keep wages low because everything is all about profit. When you look at what is needed in this country, and it's definitely profit. Can't get this pillow right. Can't get the shit right. But profit, everything is for profit. Everything up here is for profit. So, damn, that ain't good. Did you see the dude from the Bears stop himself from sacking JJ? Yeah, I saw that play. I thought he got held too, because as now maybe I'm thinking of a different play. Maybe I'm thinking of a different play because I know the Vikings play. They was trying to say where. Oh yeah, that play he also got held too. Remember that play the dude got held. So I don't know if that was a good example because he got held too. He got pulled down. If you remember, I got to get close because I ain't got my glasses. Only thing that's gonna keep me at this gig is the money. Well, that's what should keep you from any gig. Keep you to any gig is the bread, no matter what you do. If I had a job that just stirred coffee every day, as long as they paid me, I would be there. You dig? I would be there. But yeah, I think that play, he also got held and pulled down on that play. The defender was right there. Then he pulled him down. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong play, though. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong play. Oh. So, Biz, what's happening?
You can't get too close to
Off topic. What are your thoughts on, well, let me see. I think the key to everything we see, oh, why ain't it in here? Oh, here we go. Huh. I'm not seeing it. I am not. Wow. Things is coming on my phone. But the key to look at, and again, some people have pointed out where it looks like you see the ring in a different position when you see the hand. The ring seems to switch to the small finger. But I don't seem to. Let's see. Let's see if I'm not under. Let's see, maybe I can catch it here. Somebody can show, because there's something on his shoulder that ends up on his neck. And then we see the background people. We see the background people making hand gestures right before. So whatever happened, fake or real, it is it's fake no matter what. But fake or real, let's see, maybe I can get it in here. Huh.
Well, what we're hearing from law enforcement in Utah is that it's an all-out manhunt looking for this.
Whoops. I have it, but I can't seem to find where it's at. It's on my phone, but I don't see it here on my computer. I had it on my computer, but there's something that appears like it's right here, and it kind of travels across his chest and it ends up in his throat. So, I mean, again, even if it's fake, it's real. Even if it's real, it's fake, kind of, kind of thing. See if I can get it where I had it. I don't think it's erased. Gosh, I have it on my phone. Let's see. Maybe I don't have it on my phone anymore. Let's see. I'm not seeing it on the computer. Okay, that's turned off. Huh. Well, maybe they scrubbed it off YouTube. Because I'm not seeing it on my phone now. Because Lord Finn, I think it was Lord Finn that showed it. But yeah, you see something on his collar and it moves and then it's in his throat. So no, this ain't it. I don't know. It was maybe they erased it off YouTube. Because I had it earlier. Huh.
Deixa ela montar na minha garupa, deixa ela montar na minha garupa.
This ain't it. Yeah, it looks like they took it away. I know I still got it on Facebook, but I won't put Facebook on my computer after they fucked up my last computer. Yeah, it doesn't appear like it's... Huh. Looks like they scrubbed it. Yeah, because I'm looking at my history and it was in here last night, so they must have scrubbed it. They must have scrubbed it. Because I think it was Lord Finn that I showed it, and it showed it in slow motion and everything. And then I looked at somebody today, and they're not showing it what I looked at today. Somebody was showing it in slow motion.
The Air Max 1000 by Zellerfield.
Appears like they're trying to bury that kind of stuff, but I don't see it. Gun control and martial law coming. Seems that they scrubbed the shooting off the net. I think so, because I mean I still got it on Facebook. But I looked at something earlier that showed it in slow motion, and it is not in my history. Because it showed it in slow motion. And it's showing
the Air Max 1000 by
and I don't see it. I do not see it.
Fuck the police coming straight from
I
the
watched it
underground.
earlier where they showed it in slow motion, and they show, because that was the first thing when I sent it to my son. He noticed there's something black. There's something black on his shirt, and it travels across his shirt. You can see it in slow motion, and then it ends up in his neck. So that kind of speaks to fake. That kind of speaks to fake, a false flag. But yeah, they definitely want martial law. He didn't say, the Taco Man didn't say shit about it when the people got killed up here. They didn't show any empathy. But now they want to make him a martyr, and it could be fake. It could be very fake. I mean, look how they did the Kennedy assassination. You know, he just died. He was Jimmy Carter. They let him play Jimmy Carter all these years. So, how fitting with that song just popped up. Yeah, I'm looking at my history, and it's not coming up in my history, and it should be. Okay. Should have been in my yesterday shorts. And it is not in my yesterday shorts. Yeah, I think they removed it. But it doesn't appear real. It doesn't appear real. Again, whatever that black thing is on his shirt, that shouldn't have been moving around. Yeah, they didn't say nothing about the shooting here. Huh. That was right here yesterday. And this is my shorts from yesterday. And yeah, I think they removed it. I know I got it on Facebook though. But as I mentioned before, see. Oh, it says Sports Time with Laura Rothschild. Let's find him. See if we can find it. He changed his name. Sports with Laura Rothschild. Slash. Whoops. Lord Rothschild. You. No, there it is. Shit. Okay, here it is. See if I can remember how to bring it over. I don't really remember how to bring it over. Yeah, it's a short. It's a short, and it's called Sports with Lord Rothschild. Sports W / with Lord Rothschild. And he shows it. I don't really remember how to bring it over. There it is. I had to fuck with it some more. I don't really remember how to bring it over. I'm an old man. That ain't it. That ain't it. I don't remember. I gotta fuck with it to remember how to bring it over. But yeah, go to Sports with Lord Rothschild. Sports W with Lord Rothschild. He shows it in slow motion. I ain't fuck with it. Hey, what's up? What's up, Lorenzo? How's the sip down there? How is it down in Mississippi? Let's see. Can I do it from here? All right. Okay. The key, what you got to look for is right here. That's the key right there. Look right there. And you see this, whatever this is, ends up in his neck. You see that? That ends up in his neck. Watch. You see that? It went from right here to his neck. So that's the key if it's real or fake. What is this? This is what my son pointed this out in the very beginning. What is this? So what is this right here? And you got his people in the background making hand signals. It was like, it was certain signals they had. Because this was, if it was a real shot, it'd be professional. But watch the black dot. You see that? It went from here to his neck. So that shows fake. That shows fake. That show's fake. I remember how to come back. uh, ooh. I gotta remember how to come back. So that show's fake, y'all. That show's fake. So gotta go here. Windows capture. Need to bring my screen back, y'all. I don't remember how to do it. I think it's here. Ooh, that ain't it. Oh, well, I wasn't gonna go much longer anyway. Why ain't I seeing me? I'm at to fuck with it. So that's the key to all of it right there. The thing right here is the thing that ends up on his neck. And we ain't catching the shot. That ain't the shot. We ain't catching the shot coming. This ain't the shot. As you see before, that ain't the shot, so. Oh, he's showing this because I was about to watch it from Sly's short video he did. Yeah. But that right there, I mean, you can see it. That moves. Whatever's on his shoulder moves. And it ain't slow enough to catch the bullet. That ain't the bullet. All you gotta do is watch the black thing. See? Why is it right here? Why did it go from his shoulder to here? And this ain't a bullet. A bullet is traveling faster than this. Whatever that is ends up on his neck. Now, some people might say, well, because he's acting like he's shot right now. And this thing is right here. I mean, again, look at the energy here. And that black thing ends up right there. So, Windows. Oops. So, I'm really old manning, y'all. I done brought it over. Don't know how to bring myself back. That's me. Oh, right here. Well, y'all can still hear me for now. I'm not going to go on too much longer. Nope. Yeah, I'm not going to go on too much longer, y'all. So just wanted to get that in today. I'm old man and I ain't been messing with this stuff, so I don't remember how to bring myself back. I see my camera's on, but my camera is not capturing me. I'm getting a blank picture when it brings me back, but that's all right. I wasn't gonna go too much longer anyway. Oh. Okay, figured out that part. Ain't figured out this part. Oh, well, I gotta be messing with this stuff, and I ain't messed with it in months. So I'm old man and y'all. But that's okay. I wasn't gonna go too much longer anyway. So, okay, my screen is off. So this is Big Pontiac. I wasn't gonna go too much longer anyway. Thank y'all for coming. Flag is held at half mast because of the assassination the day before the anniversary of 9/11. Yeah, it was exactly. Exactly. That is such a good point. And it is. It's the day. So I don't know if I'll be on after the game tonight, but I'll definitely be on Sunday. So thank you